How you doing, people? Hope you are well, hope you are doing great. Okay, what's he banging on about today? Today we have a challenge workout. It was put out there by Egor at Zero Gravity Training, and he put out a challenge a while ago that was 200 in 10 minutes. So it's a combination of burpees with press-ups and burpees with squat jumps, and you had to complete the numbers in 10 minutes or under 10 minutes. So the session is 20 burpees with a push-up, then 10 burpees with 2 push-ups, 5 burpees with 4 push-ups, 4 burpees with 5 push-ups, 2 burpees with 10 push-ups. Then you go on to 20 burpees with no push-up but with a squat jump, 10 burpees with 2 squat jumps, 5 burpees with 4 squat jumps, 4 burpees with 5 squat jumps, 2 burpees with 10 squat jumps. And you've got to get the whole thing in under 10 minutes. Maybe, if I'm feeling good, I might try and attempt to get 2 rounds done within 20 minutes. Let's do it. Okay, so I won't keep you in suspenders. I decided to do 2 rounds of this. 10 minutes felt a little bit quick, even though I was sure it had a bit of a kick to it. Oh, I'm going to tell you a little training-related story of mine in a minute. You might find it funny or it might send you to sleep. But just with regards to this session first, I hadn't actually realised that this had already done the rounds for a challenge workout for the first section of it. So the part with the burpees and push-ups, and you had to try and get that done in under 5 minutes. And after a bit of looking around, I saw that the Dutch destroyer, Mr. Gastra, had done the quickest time of 3 minutes 35. So that's something to aim for in the future, I guess. Probably take a bit of specific training to get close to that time, but it's always great to have a target in your training. I see David Witten has given himself a target with the Busy Dad program, and it is good actually to have something to sort of re-spark the motivation with these things. Anyway, with this session, I sort of paced myself according to the pace that Egor had set, and hopefully firstly that I could maintain that pace, and if I could, to try and get a few more seconds in the bag as it progressed. So it wasn't a flat out for time type thing, but I thought I could probably save up a few seconds with the burpees and squat jump section, as that's a little bit more cardio and I'm more familiar with that sort of work. I always feel that after the hill sprint sessions I do, that the cardio side of things is sort of super boosted. It wouldn't help so much with the specific muscular endurance of push-ups, although if your system is more efficient from a cardio point of view, it will help with the efficiency of the lactate removal side of things. Okay, so I mentioned in a previous video about sleep, and that if you're trying to get fitter and stronger, the best way forward is quality training and quality rest. And the best form of quality rest is sleep. Now, when I was training full time, there was a period of time when I was basically training all day, every day, which is not something I'd usually recommend, but because I was getting between 10 and 12 hours sleep every night, and when I say that, it was usually 11 or 12 hours, but the circumstances were, let's say, a little unusual. So at that time, I was in Hull in the UK, and I had a deal with a squash club there. I was about 24, 25 years of age at the time, and part of the deal was that I had rent-free accommodation. So brilliant. However, what I didn't realise was that the accommodation, in inverted commas, was a room upstairs at the squash club. And when I say room, what it actually was an unused or a disused old changing room. Yes, my friends, for about 9 months, I lived in a changing room at a squash club. It had lovely hooks all around the walls, so at least there was plenty of place to hang my clothes and drying out washed kit. And I had a mattress and a TV, and that was about it. To be fair, I could use the club's kitchen, etc. But when I woke up in the morning and came out of my changing room, the first thing I was overlooking was a squash court. However, this unusual setup did have an unforeseen advantage. Changing rooms don't have windows, and there are often 2 doors to go through before you enter the actual changing room. So what this results in is when you turn the lights out, it is completely dark and will remain completely dark even if it's the middle of the day and sunny outside. So I might go to sleep at, say, 11 p.m. or maybe 12 midnight if it was late after a full day's training. And I would wake up and press the little light on my watch, and it would say something like 11:05. And I'd think, that can't be right. You know, I'm scratching my head thinking, is this watch playing up? But no, in the complete darkness, I had just zonked out for the best part of 12 hours. Plus as well, it does mean that you get up late. Because if you're getting 12 hours sleep a night, I mean, you know, I couldn't go to bed at 9 p.m. because I was usually still training them. Sometimes there was an evening match I had to play. So it sort of felt like I was doing some sort of Ironman event every day, mixed up with 12 hours sleep every night, and living in an old disused changing room. It was also, though, at that time that I did my best monster training sessions, which were not just long-lasting, but were high intensity and long-lasting. So actually, a mate of mine at the time also had a similar situation with the rent in another unused changing room at the club. So it was quite a funny time at that point in time. Anyway, that's my little training story for the day. I'll leave you to the remainder of this session. It actually is really a good training session, definitely one I'll do again. I've got a couple of good videos coming up, one from abroad as well, so might see you then. Okay, that was a good one. I thought halfway through, because I'd said the possibility of 2 rounds, I thought, well, I've got to go for 2 rounds. But that's what you get when doing Mr. Egor's zero gravity training. My own fault, of course. Should have put a mat down or worn some gloves or something, or a towel. But that was a really good session. Many thanks to Egor for putting that one out there. Maybe, Egor, if you see this, have a go at the 2 rounds version. Thanks for watching. I've got a good one lined up for the next video, so see you in the next one.